Hello, I'm Eureka County Sheriff Jesse Watts, and I'm here today to brief you on the additional details as we know them today in reference to the officer-involved shooting, which occurred Wednesday, June 16, 2021 at approximately 10:31 in the morning. The reason for the delay in this press release is due to the next of kin notifications needing to be made and additional interviews of individuals involved not being completed until this morning. I appreciate your understanding and patience in regards to this matter. The Eureka County Sheriff's Office is committed to transparency, but I refuse to release information before an investigation can be complete. This is the first fatal OIS in Eureka County in known recent history. The date and time of call was June 16, 2021 at approximately 09:58 hours. The type of call was a shooting or an attempted murder. The location of the call was State Route 278, mile marker 68 in a construction zone. The location the pursuit started was mile marker 35. The location where spike strips were deployed was mile marker 27. Then the location of the officer-involved shooting was mile marker 26. Suspect is Zachary Isaiah Minazali. He is 34 years old and a resident from Nevada City, California. The suspect, if he would have survived, would have been charged with attempted murder and assault with a deadly weapon on a protected person ×4. It was later discovered that the suspect also was a suspect in a homicide in California. The suspect's weapon in this was a Smith & Wesson .45 revolver. The investigation revealed he fired multiple rounds at the NHP trooper and ECSO staff member during the incident. Involved personnel: the Eureka County Sheriff's Office, Under Sheriff Tyler Thomas. Under Sheriff Thomas has worked in Nevada law enforcement since 2012 and has been employed with the Eureka County Sheriff's Office since 2019. Under Sheriff Thomas was armed with his duty-issued Glock 17 9mm equipped with a tactical light. The investigation revealed that Under Sheriff Thomas fired 10 rounds during this incident. Nevada Highway Trooper Eric Candy. He's been in Nevada law enforcement for 5 years and with Nevada Highway Patrol since 2020. In this incident, Trooper Candy was armed with a Smith & Wesson M&P .223 caliber rifle equipped with an aim-point optic. The investigation revealed he fired 6 rounds during the incident. The details of the OIS. On Wednesday, June 16, 2021, at approximately 09:58 hours, the suspect was traveling south on State Route 278. Upon getting to the construction zone flagger, the suspect went around the barricades and the flagger. An NDOT employee attempted to stop the suspect. Upon approaching the van, the suspect immediately opened fire on the NDOT employee, hitting him in the right chest and left ear. The suspect fled the scene southbound. In the line of cars waiting to go northbound in the traffic control was NHP Sergeant Ed Boynton. Sergeant Boynton was flagged down by an NDOT employee. Sergeant Boynton thought the victim had been hit by a car. However, under a quick investigation, it determined that the victim had been shot twice. Sergeant Boynton immediately notified NHP dispatch and gave the description of the suspect's vehicle as a white panel van with bullet holes in the windshield. NHP dispatch contacted the Eureka County Communications Center, advising them of the shooting and suspect vehicle description and direction of travel. The Eureka County Communications Center notified Under Sheriff Thomas, who immediately started towards the shooting scene and the suspect's last known location. Trooper Eric Candy was right behind Under Sheriff Thomas as they were north on State Route 278. I was dispatched as well and was behind the Under Sheriff Thomas and Trooper Candy by about 10 miles with spike strips. Under Sheriff Thomas and Trooper Candy encountered the suspect on SR 278 at mile marker 35. The van, just as described, passed Under Sheriff Thomas and Trooper Candy at a high rate of speed. Under Sheriff Thomas and Trooper Candy immediately reactivated their emergency lights and began the pursuit. Trooper Candy took the lead as he was the first vehicle behind the suspect. At mile marker 27, I deployed spike strips to end the vehicle pursuit. Approximately 1 mile later at mile marker 26, the suspect drove off the roadway into some tall sagebrush. Within 40 seconds of the suspect crashing and 15 seconds of me arriving on scene, he opened fire on Trooper Candy, Under Sheriff Thomas, and I. Trooper Candy and Under Sheriff Thomas had visual of the suspect and a better angle, so they returned fire. The suspect continued to engage Trooper Candy and Under Sheriff Thomas for over a minute. A short time later, Sergeant Boynton arrived. As Sergeant Boynton arrived, Undersheriff Thomas got a visual on the suspect again and took 2 shots, ending the gunfight. Unknown to the units on scene at the time, the suspect was struck and was down. Elko County SWAT team, air support, and their MRAP was requested. Upon the MRAP's arrival, Nevada Highway Patrol and NDI used it to see if they could see if the suspect was down. Unfortunately, due to the tall sagebrush and thick vegetation, the suspect was not visible from the vantage point of the MRAP. ECSO, NHP, and other units on scene attempted to contact the suspect for 2 hours without success. While we were holding our positions awaiting more resources, we ran the license plate and had the California agency conduct a welfare check. It was later discovered that a homicide had occurred at that residence. Information in reference to that homicide needs to be referred to the Nevada County Sheriff's Office in the state of California. Alero helicopter offered a tremendous resource of air support and flew the scene. An Elko County sergeant was aboard the helicopter and could see the suspect was down. A quick reaction team was formed and moved in. We discovered the suspect was laying there with a gunshot wound to the head. Medical aid was rendered by law enforcement on scene as REACH and Eureka County EMS were requested. Upon their arrival, they were rendered medical aid to the suspect for approximately an hour until the suspect was pronounced deceased on scene at 13:49. The investigation revealed that the suspect was struck by a bullet fired by Undersheriff Thomas. As is protocol, Undersheriff Thomas has been placed on paid administrative leave pending the internal investigation. At this time, I will show you segments of the camera footage of the OIS. The entirety of the video is over 4 hours long, so I'm just showing you a clip. The first few minutes of my body cam and dash cam, and the first few minutes of Undersheriff Thomas's body cam and dash cam. Warning, the video may not be suitable for all audience. Viewers' discretion is advised.
Eureka 2 confirming vehicle hit district, not NHP.
Suspect vehicle, mile marker 27 is where we're at. And we may be stopping.
He's off. Eureka 1D crash.
Right.
Signal 2, all traffic.
fired! Shots fired! Shots fired!
He's laying down. I just heard him whiz by my head.
Yeah! Right front! Right front!
Shots fired. Number 23.
Well, no, I don't. Sheriff's office, come out with your hands up! Eureka 1, get Elko County SWAT team. I have no visual. I have no visual. Sheriff's office, let me see your hands! We can resolve this. No one's hurt. Come on. Come out with your hands up now. Sheriff's office, come out with your hands up!
Where are you at?
29, southbound.
You Ryan?
Hey, firm. We're doing about 80. NHP's in front of me.
Roger.
Copy. Dispatch, if you can call NHP and tell them that we have spikes so NHP doesn't get hit by them.
Do we know where the spikes are at? I have an HP landline right now.
Eureka 1 has the spikes.
Received Eureka 1.
Eureka 2, I have him Eureka 1 in sight. He is about mile marker 28. I'm assuming that NHP can see him as well.
Eureka 1, Eureka 8 is requesting where you want him staged.
Send him northbound.
Received.
Pull the spikes, pull the spikes. Eureka 2 appeared that we did get a spike strip hit.
Confirming that the suspect vehicle is the strip, not NHP.
A firm. Suspect vehicle. Mile marker 27 is where we're at. may be stopping. We may be stopping. We just wrecked. We just wrecked. Let me see your hands.
Just your hands!
Let me see your hands.
Hands, no!
Hey, watch yourself, one. He's in front. Drive right. Let us see your hands. Let us see your hands.
Stop, just about 20 feet.
I can see it. Hey, right front, right front. Right front, right front. I think he's laying down. I just heard him whiz by my head.
Right front, right front!
I don't have visual. Do we have a visual one? No.
Behind you.
He was right front, right front.
You got visual?
Yeah, right front, right front.
They're exchanging gunfire.
Let us see your hands. Come on, you wish, sir.
No. That door is.
Okay.
No, I don't.
No.
I'll shoot you in the back.
Okay.
Was he moving you last time?
Yeah, I saw his head. I've heard two go.
Is he in the truck or?
No, he out front, in front.
Can he crawl through that sagebrush and get around us? Probably.
Yeah, probably. He's got red hair. No visual. Let us see your hands. There's no reason for this.
When we have a deputy-involved shooting, there are multiple things that are immediately activated. The Nevada Division of Investigation conducts a criminal review of the incident to ensure that deputies and officers on scene did not act in a criminal nature. The Eureka County Sheriff's Office launches an administrative investigation into the training and techniques used by ECSO staff to ensure they were within policy and training standards. We take incidents like this very serious, and we want to ensure the public transparency in this process to ensure trust in our agency and the men and women who serve you every day. Thank you for watching. Stay safe. God bless.